Hello and welcome to Trojan Talk. I'm your host, Aaron Taylor. Today we'll be talking about the ISCO Festival here at Troy University. And my guests today are the President and Vice President of ISCO, Crystal and Marianna. Thanks for you both for joining me here today.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And as I mentioned, the ISCO Festival, which for a lot of people out there that may not be familiar with what ISCO means, tell us about what ISCO is all about. First off, what does ISCO stand for?
ISCO stands for International Student Cultural Organizations.
And actually the main goal of organization is to establish dialogue between international students and Americans as well.
Yes.
So we want to share our culture from different countries and also American culture as well.
And so, and a lot of people out there may be familiar and may not be familiar with the fact that there's a lot of international students here on campus. About how many international students do we have here on campus?
Actually, Troy University is the university where there are the most international students in Alabama, more than in Birmingham or Auburn. And actually, like here on campus, we have more than 700.
700?
Yes.
Like from 53 countries.
Yes.
53. So how many students are actually involved in the organization itself then?
It's only like 70 members.
Okay.
But actually, we have lots of Asians, and we have lots of like people from like Europe, like Ukraine or Russia or Georgia. But actually, the German or French, like the people from France or Germany, they're not involved in this. But we want more people, and we want Americans too.
Americans. So Americans can be a part of the organization as well?
Yeah,
Sure.
definitely. They are more than gladly welcomed. Well, we have a lot of international, but we need Americans as well.
Yes.
So, to establish those relationships between these countries.
Right.
And now let's talk about the festival itself. It's always a fun activity, a fun night. Tell us a little about the festival. What's going on with the festival?
We have 12 acts, like from different countries, and we have 12 dishes from different countries as well. And we also they have a parade of flags of different countries. So it's just like a banquet, like people there enjoying the show.
I would actually rather describe it as dinner theater.
Yes.
So actually you're like eating, like food will be really good. Well, it's prepared by Sodexo, but the recipes are from different countries. And actually like tomorrow we will be tasting this food. So to be sure that this food is the same as it should be. If not, they will remake it one more time.
And I've neglected to tell the people, where are you from? Like we talked about, you're both in ISCO. Obviously, I would say people would guess that you're probably from somewhere in Asia, but from your accent, somewhere in Eastern Europe. But let's get a little more specific. Where are you from?
I'm from China.
China.
Yeah.
And where are you from?
I'm from East Europe, but from Ukraine.
Ukraine.
Yeah.
So what kind of, you talk about meals from all the different countries. For instance, now a lot of people may be familiar with Chinese food. Obviously, it's, Chinese food has become as much American as Chinese food.
Right.
So, but what's a Ukrainian meal? Is there going to be one served at the festival?
East European cuisine this year will be presented by like dumplings. We called it piroshki, but it's kind of dumplings with different filling. This year it will be like with cheese and potatoes. But in general, we can prepare it with everything, like with berries, strawberries, cherries, even cabbage or mushrooms could be there. And it's really tasty.
Really tasty.
Yeah.
So, and an opportunity, you said cuisine from 12 different countries.
Yeah.
So obviously a chance to sample the variety of meals. But you also talk about the acts. Dinner theater, so you're going to have acts from different countries. So, and that's also another big part of this night, right?
Right. It's a big issue on this in this festival because we're gonna have audition like this Friday, and we want have like many different countries acts, not just one from China or from like Korean or from just one country. We need more so it's gonna be different. And I know she's gonna dance, and I know there's a Korean group they're gonna sing. So I hope there are more people that can come.
And an opportunity to see some acts and see some things that they may not be used to, because I know, and especially in Asian culture, music's a little bit different there than it is here, and dance. I've seen a Ukrainian dance before, very vivid, very vivacious dance. So obviously, probably a little bit more of the same. But as two individuals from not from the United States, how does it make you feel to have the opportunity to be able to share your culture with your American neighbors here?
Actually, I feel like really proud. Well, I understand that I'm like almost probably the one from my country here on campus who can present my culture, and just I feel like a lot of responsibility to present it and to make it visible to other people. But it is good while I can share at least something about my country, while here like people who don't know like what we are singing and how we are dancing or how we are doing in our daily life. So it's like good opportunity. Moreover, like the topic this year of our festival is like travel with Troy International. Look at me now.
Yes.
Okay.
It's like, look at me now. I mean, we are presenting like different countries, and I know like Americans, they have like, everybody has stereotypes. People think, oh, Chinese, they're so traditional, they can't do this, they are just like, oh, okay, like shy. But I mean, we can dance, we can sing, and you know, it's just different types. Like we have our traditional stuff and we have our modern stuff. So, and I think, and I will dance too, but it's not traditional dance. So it's gonna like kind of different. So.
Oh, and obviously, I mean, and as an international student, I know it's probably going to make life easier as a student to be able to have better understanding from your fellow students,
Yes,
right?
definitely, you're right.
Yeah. And so when students have questions about your culture, you know, obviously you're sharing it, but you go around campus and someone hears your accent or sees the way you look, and they obviously probably have questions. So do you mind if students have questions about your culture and ask about that kind of thing?
No, I mean, it's good if they ask questions.
Just they have to feel free and don't hesitate to ask if they are interested in.
Yeah.
Well, even if they have some controversial questions, we can explain, because we have that background of my country, and I can explain why it is that or that way, and it will be like better, more widely understood for people.
Yeah, I mean, I want people to ask me questions, not just guess. Oh, she's like this. I just come to ask me. I mean, I'm not shy at all. So.
Obviously, as we've seen here so far. So.
Yeah.
Now, for anyone that's interested in going to the festival, when and where is the festival?
It will be on November 12th, on Friday, next Friday, from 6 to 9. I mean, it's like started at 6 a.m. So 6 p.m.
Okay.
Sorry.
It is really easy to remember. It will be 11, 11, 11.
Yes.
Okay.
11 of November 2011.
Right.
Okay, and so how much are tickets? I know there's tickets available for it. How much are tickets?
$10 for students and
Okay.
$17 for non-students.
Okay.
And it's gonna be in Children's Center Ballroom.
A Trojan Center Ballroom.
Yes.
And how can they get tickets?
Actually, tickets you can buy in Pace Hall in room 114. There is Mr. Steven Swan, and you can buy tickets by him.
All right. Well, obviously, it sounds like a good opportunity for some people to have some international fun on the 11th. And I want to thank both of you for joining me here today.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
All right.